So hi guys, it's Yanni from Yiannimize, and today we're going to talk about the 2 units and what is going on. Now, it gets quite technical with regards to leases and contracts. In brief, I wasn't supposed to be here. However, I am now still liable for this place for another 3 years. Questions you're going to ask is, well, why don't you just keep the business as it is and still trade from here, or let Nico and Mark take it? The wheels were already in motion for myself to move to Milton Keynes, and Nico and Mark were already on their way to setting up on their own. So why can't they stay? The rent and the rates are no joke here. And I think for an initial business to set up would be too expensive for them to be based right here. So the move to urban, that was a business decision. A lot of you saying you're splitting up the family, it's downhill from here. Guys, I'm a businessman and an entrepreneur. I know what I am doing. The move was always going to happen. We were always going to end up in Milton Keynes with urban partnering up. It just came probably a little bit earlier than I thought it would have, based on the fact of what was happening with the unit. But now that I'm responsible for another 3 years, I need to work out what I'm doing in there and over there. Right, let me tell you. So this unit behind me is turning into a media hub. Upstairs is going to be the full media team. And downstairs is going to be a studio, which I'll use for myself in-house. I will also rent out to other people, whether you be an influencer, a brand, different companies. It's a great space to rent. Upstairs I've got Gus and I've got Matthew, my cousin, who's going to be doing the building work there. We're going to discuss that, obviously talk about why Asheville's not doing it. But let's go upstairs and let's see how it's all going to happen. Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked because I'm hardly surprised. Right, so we're upstairs. We're going to start up here. So obviously you guys know who Gus is, and that is my cousin Matthew. For people that don't know who Matthew is, Matthew actually built this whole unit. What's it, 10 years ago, maybe?
It's got to be.
People are going to say, first of all, why is Daniel not doing this? Daniel is busy with a huge project. My cousin Matthew knows this building anyway. Gus is obviously involved heavily in this because it's going to be the full media setup upstairs. So what is our thinking on this, Gus?
The idea is to have this whole top floor just for media. Knock down both of these walls, have our desks in the middle, move the pool table over there, have an eating area, have some booths over here for recording, and then have all of our equipment in there. What I really want to know is what is possible, and also is there a smart way to do things? Like for instance, this is all plasterboard.
Yeah.
Can you save that at all?
No, it's rip out and start again.
And flooring, obviously we're going to change all the flooring.
So your best bet would be to change it anyway. If your walls lift all right, then you might see old markings from these walls.
And obviously we want to change how the lighting is done as well. And we want to have it in sections. So you know, like downstairs in the unit, each bay has got its own light, you can turn it on and off. So we want this light to come on. So if they want it a bit moody in there, or you know, sometimes when you're looking at a screen all the time and give you a headache or it's just too bright, it's quite nice to be able to switch off certain lights. What lights would you put in here?
There's a lot of different type of lighting. These are the modern LED battens, but you can go a lot more softer, you can go more elegant. I don't know if you want to go dimming.
Because obviously it's very difficult to actually imagine it right now, because we know that wall needs to come down, that wall needs to come down. So for example, we were looking here, yes, as you walk through this door, we were like, are we just gonna take this straight down? Obviously those offices will stay, they'll just be redone. There's so many different things that we wanna do, and there's so much content that can be filmed here, and we don't wanna waste the space, but I still want it to be nice because it is 3 years and we wanna really make sure we make the most of this.
As you said, we're going to change the colour scheme, so it means that the red beams are potentially going to go.
And it means that obviously all the signatures are going to go as well. And I'm sure some of you are going to be like, what are you doing? You can't do that. It's a change up. So the wall, I don't think we're going to get rid of the wall. I think the wall we'll have to keep. The wall is the wall, but I think the RSJs, they will be painted and changed.
Also want like plants and stuff, just so that it feels a bit more cozy. Because at the moment it's quite industrial.
That's how we got the place anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fully industrial. Like none of this was here. Yeah, exactly. Not even those windows weren't even here. The ones at the front.
Oh, okay.
There was no windows. Actually, I've got some content now. You can actually have a look at some of this now on the screen. It was terrible. Matthew spent a long time here.
What do you need in terms of, I say, plan?
I think first of all, what you have to do, you have to decide how many desks you're going to have or how many work banks. That's the first thing you need to do. Once you've got that, then we can work out how it fits here best. And then you can see how many booths you can fit within that space.
Well, this is what we were thinking, because it was like, we don't want to start knocking things as much as I just built these recently. We don't want to start knocking everything down. So obviously we know that for sure, that's coming down, for sure. And obviously this area will be clear. We also thought, you know what, do we stick a wall here? Do we run a wall here and then box this off and then just run one full section? Because that's quite big in there, and that's got the ceiling in there as well. But let's quickly go in the office. So this is how the office is at the moment. It used to be Andrew, Bert, Gina and me. And then back in the day, the office actually ended here. Now I'm thinking, because it's going to be me here, I might turn this into a different style office. Again, probably change the floor, different desk, have like a big meeting table. Try and make it a bit more of a plush office if I have meetings and things like that. All right, let's head downstairs and let's show you what's going on. Okay, so this is the unit that you guys know. This was the original Yiannimize unit where it had all the graffiti. So obviously we've got holes in the floors for the ramps, which already go. We've got the suspended ceiling, again, that'll go as well. See, the main thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna have, is it called an infinity wall?
Yep.
Infinity wall, so where the wall comes down, and obviously you can see this on screen now, the wall comes down and it curves out. So then when you look at it, it looks like the room just goes and goes and goes. Problems
Yep.
that I foresee. You've got a door there on the left. The whole idea is you want the whole section, so you want it to run all the way around. What are you gonna do with this door? And behind this door is the toilet and the kitchen, which we're gonna redo and make it a lot nicer.
So Matthew and I were just talking off camera or just before. I was thinking we could put the cove in that corner and then just lock off the first shutter, but he's saying it probably makes more sense to do it here and to build a wall.
Okay, so I like that. So when you come in here, literally you come in here, wall here, so you literally make the unit slightly, I like, and you know what?
Because Gus wanted to do it that side, or his idea was, but I think you're cutting off all those bays.
How would you get into here?
How do you want to get into here?
Okay, so what you guys don't know, the back unit is going to PT plates. Now, PT plates are based at the front. They do the number plates. As well as them doing number plates, they're going to keep the bay downstairs and they're going to turn that to do like graphics. And also, what's handy about them is, because they can do graphics, if we have a specific brand that wants to come in here, like a Yiannimize example, and you want to put Yiannimize on the wall, they can brand up the whole unit to suit the brand. And then obviously they can just get it taken back down and then change for the next person that comes the following day.
Here, let's say we got rid of this door, and where that door is, you cut in here. So this was closed off, bring that here. So the door in the building, to enter this whole corner, you'd have a door there, round to your kitchen, your toilet, and then this area which you're hiring out.
There's a lot more to this, isn't there? The cost is just going, let's go back over there. The hole here, this to me could be used as like a changing area or an area ready.
All the filming will happen out here, and this could either be sofas, table, where they can put all their stuff. That's the other thing, when you turn up to a shoot, everyone's got their bags, makeup, blah, blah, blah. That can all happen here. And changing as well, changing room, like just, even if they're just like little cubicles.
You could even just run across the back, literally, because that door will get locked off. So you could literally run across from here to there and just have 2 cubicles where if you need to get changed. And again, sofas, chill out area. The potential's huge. The potential's huge, and I'm really excited for this space. I like the fact that we've got our setup upstairs, and what I was saying earlier, so if someone comes in, they can rent the space on its own. So if you just want to come in and rent the space, you come in, there's the key, you come in, you use the space for X amount of hours or X amount of days, and you leave. However, if you come in and think, you know what, I need a couple of media teams, if you've got a couple of your videographers or editors, no problem, we've got a team upstairs, we can bring you 2 down, it'll come at an extra charge, but they will film, they will edit, and it's actually like a total solution. Because a lot of people do struggle. You can find the space, but you struggle with getting a film team in or editors or the specific lighting. This will be a one-stop shop to come in and film content, whether it be brand deals, whether it be for YouTube, whether it be for TikTok, whether it be a music video, whether it be something personal. You might want to film something here. You might want to do a proposal here. You understand? I've done it over there. Loads of different ideas that you can do, and it's going to be a real cool space, and it's going to be known as what the old Yiannimize unit.
Yeah.
So where's the shoot? Old Yiannimize unit. Oh, really? Yeah. So we're going to end this here with Gus and Matthew. I'm going to head over to the other unit and tell you what's happening there. So from Gus and Matthew, they'll see you on the next one, and you can come with me. Right, so that explains what's going on over there. Right, over here, this unit, I haven't decided what to do. Whether I'm going to rent the whole unit out, whether I'm going to break it up so I could bring in, for example, a detailer in one area, I could bring in someone that's going to do something else over here. It's quite a big space. I've had a few people contact me already about this place. I wouldn't turn this into an MOT centre. I wouldn't turn this into tyres. I don't want loads of people turning up here every single day. So I don't know what this could be used for. I don't know whether I'm going to keep it and do something else. I don't know. I haven't decided what to do, but this space is probably available. So you could email in if you're interested in somewhere like this. And a lot of people send emails in saying, yeah, I'm interested. Can you give me this? Can you give me that? I need to know what the person who's coming here is doing before I even discuss anything else, because I need to make sure it fits with what I'm doing over there so it doesn't cause any problems when we're filming over there. If you're interested, you think you can do something cool here, let me know. If you want to partner up on something, so if you've got a cool business that you think would be cool to partner up with Yanni, I reckon Yanni can add value with regards to exposure to your business, and we work together on a project here, I'm happy to do that as well. So I'm quite open on this space at the moment. So yeah, the email address is there if you're interested in renting this space or doing something alongside me. But yeah, it's all going to be dependent on what the business is and if I feel it works for myself to be involved in. Now you know what is happening with the old Yiannimize site. It's exciting, and I'm looking forward to the next chapter. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. There is so much more content to come to do with obviously this site and what is happening in Milton Keynes. But yeah, stay tuned guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. It's a new team, new family.